Hey everybody, what is going on? It's Voodoo here. Welcome to this week's channel update, and this week happens to be Monday, October 15th through Sunday, October 21st of 2012. And a couple things before we start. First of all, I have to be kind of quiet in this video because I'm doing this late at night and my roommates are going to bed, so I have to be a little bit quiet in this video to not disturb them. And another thing is, you will notice that the lighting is different in the room and hopefully should be better. That's because my parents actually came up to visit today, and we went to the Home Depot and picked up a new, much brighter light bulb for my bedroom. The bulb that was in here originally was like a 40-watt light bulb. This is like a 75-watt bulb, so definitely much brighter. And it should be much better lighting for the videos. I apologize that there's a shadow on my face from the brim of my hat, but my hair is kind of a mess today. And in other news, I finally got a curtain. That was another thing that they did for me when they came up to visit, is they put up my curtain over my window that I've had sitting around for a couple of weeks. So that's now up, and that's really good news, because what that means is that it will not 100% eliminate, but will very much cut down on the glare that is on my TV. If you've seen some of my footage so far this fall, you'll notice that in a lot of videos on the upper left hand corner there's this bright glare spot on my videos, and that's from the sun, because my window actually faces the west, so in the afternoon when it's setting, it's coming right in through my window and causes really bad glare on my TV. But now I have a curtain up, and so it should really drastically cut down on it, and hopefully you won't even notice it in the videos anymore. So that's all good news. Now on to the channel update, and you'll actually have to excuse me a second while I check this, because I meant to go onto my computer and check what videos I was able to upload this week since my last update, and I forgot. So just give me a couple seconds to get to my video manager. Okay, so not too much, but yeah. Since my last update, I was able to upload another around 8 parts so far of Resident Evil 6 and a few more parts of Darksiders 2. I'm actually very close now to completely catching up to Darksiders 2. I have 91 parts, I'm up to part 83 uploaded, so very close to being completely done up to where I am in Darksiders 2 uploaded. Now, as far as the status of Resident Evil 6, how much did Dave and I play over this past week? Well, I'm going to be completely honest with you, and we really didn't play very much this week at all. I think we only played one day of Resident Evil 6. We got a few parts done. I'm up to part 48 now. I actually have a couple of more videos to upload that I haven't put on, maybe like 2 or 3 to catch up, and those will be uploaded directly after this channel update to catch us up on Resident Evil 6. And you might be asking, why didn't we play more Resident Evil 6 this past week? Why did we only play like one day of footage? And to be honest with you, is because Dave and I really wanted to take a break. We've been playing Resident Evil 6 pretty hardcore now. We've played around 10 hours into the game, and we're just shy of halfway through the whole game. And to be honest with you, it's a game that Dave and I are really not enjoying that much. It's a game that is starting now through 10 hours to kind of feel more like a chore to get through the game, and we were starting to get really frustrated and annoyed with the game, and we just needed a break. We said, you know, we've been playing the hell out of this game, we're 10 hours in now, and we're starting to get fed up and annoyed, and if we keep trying to force it, we're going to get to the point where we just quit and we get angry. So we took a break this week. We played one day and we said, you know, let's just take some time away from it, kind of just get ourselves unfed up with the game, if that makes sense, kind of distance ourselves from it a little while, recoup, play some other stuff, just relax. I've been playing some Madden, some other stuff. I've been watching my friends play some games and just been doing some different stuff. So to be completely honest with you, we've taken a break from Resident Evil 6, and another reason that allows us to take a break from Resident Evil 6 is that GameFly still has not shipped me Dishonored, and I kind of figured this was going to happen when Borderlands 2 didn't get back to them in time for their first wave of mail-outs for Dishonored, that it was going to take me a little while to get the game. They have since gotten Borderlands 2 back. When I checked GameFly's website, they said that Dishonored is now available, but they haven't sent it to me. So maybe, because today's Sunday, they don't ship on Sundays, maybe tomorrow they'll ship the game. I don't really know. But the way I'm looking at it, to be perfectly honest with everyone, is that Dishonored, I'm probably going to have to play a little bit later in the year. And it's just simply because they didn't send me the game. In fact, had they sent me the game, I probably would have used this week to play Dishonored as a break from Resident Evil 6, but I didn't have the game. So, a game that I'm absolutely going to play, mark my words, I will be playing Dishonored this year, but it probably won't be for a little while, because we got some great games that are coming up, and Dishonored, I just wasn't able to get it, but I will be checking it out. So the way I'm viewing it is we basically have 2 weeks now to get through about half of Resident Evil 6, because in 2 weeks, or a little bit over 2 weeks actually, Assassin's Creed 3 is coming out, and I've already pre-ordered it for the PlayStation 3. The second game I'll be purchasing this year behind Madden, and I will be going to pick it up on release day and playing it very hardcore. And so we have about 2 weeks really to play it. Resident Evil 6, so I figured it was we could afford to take the break. It was beneficial, and now that we've recouped, I think what we're going to do is we're going to resume our playthrough of Resident Evil 6 on Tuesday of this week, meaning that you'll see the footage the next day on Wednesday when I go to school and do my uploading. I think, again, today, when you'll be seeing this video on Monday, we're going to take one final day off. I actually have some stuff going on tomorrow that I got to do some work and watch football, and my friend Tyler's playing Black Mesa right now, and I want to watch him play that. So we're going to take one more day off tomorrow on Monday, and then Tuesday we'll be refreshed, and we'll have had time away from the game, and we'll probably sit down and resume playing Resident Evil 6. And if we don't get it done this week, then we will pick it up and play it again next week until we beat it. But there's no doubt in my mind we'll be able to beat it before Assassin's Creed 3. So with that being said, also, I am aware of Ada Wong's campaign after you beat the 3 main campaigns. I am planning on doing that because it doesn't seem like that campaign is too long, but I heard that it really wraps up the story and everything like that. So I'm planning on doing a single player playthrough of Ada Wong because it's not co-op, and checking out maybe a couple of the online modes, and then there will be a co-op game review with Dave and I, my first ever co-op game review, where we review the game. So with that being said, I want to talk a little bit about how excited that I am actually of the upcoming releases of both Assassin's Creed 3 and Call of Duty Black Ops 2. And I am going to make an announcement here. I can't remember if I talked about this before, but I'm going to make an official announcement right now that I am not going to be doing Halo 4, at least not the release week. And the reason, I know it's a big release and all that stuff, but the reason why is simply because I have not played all the way through any Halo game ever. And, it comes at a really bad time between Assassin's Creed 3 and Black Ops 2, where there's no way I'm beating Assassin's Creed 3 in a week, because the game's going to be extremely long, and I don't want to put another game on hold in order to play Halo 4. And the story's not going to make any sense to me. It's not a game that, don't get me wrong, it's a game that it would be cool to check out. I just don't think it's going to make any sense to me, and it's just the timing of it is very poor for the games that I want to play. Now, if I have free time, at the beginning of next year or whatever, before releases come out, maybe I will check the game out. It's just right now, it comes at a bad time, so I will not be doing Halo 4. But I know plenty of people on YouTube will be, so you can watch it. There's no question about that. But Assassin's Creed 3 and Black Ops 2 both come out at really good times for me. To be honest, this semester has been really great for me and has been pretty easy in the way of difficulty compared to what I've had to deal with. There's really only one class that for me is extremely difficult and requires a lot of my study time. And that class, we only have 3 tests. That's our only grade, so each test is worth like 33%. I've had the first one, obviously. The second one is this upcoming Monday, a week from today, which means that every day this week I'm going to be studying, and then the weekend I'll be locked away studying. But the good news about that is that that's the second of 3 tests, and once I'm done that, my last test for this class isn't until our finals week, which is in December. So basically, once I get through next Monday's test, all my other classes I really pretty much have a handle on, and the other classes, they require some of my time, but they don't really require a ton of study time, you know what I mean? Like this other class, which is biochemistry, that is the one that I really need to study for. The other ones I really don't have to study hardcore for them. I pretty much got a handle on them, which is good. So what that means is that pretty much after next Monday, the 22nd of October, I'm more or less free from then all the way through like the first week of December, which is finals week, which is awesome because in that time period you'll have Assassin's Creed 3 and Call of Duty Black Ops 2, both of which I'm planning huge playthroughs for. Assassin's Creed 3 I'll be playing like crazy the first couple weeks of its release. I'm extremely excited for that. And then Black Ops 2 I'm pretty much telling you, is going to be an overload of footage. There's going to be the campaign, obviously, but then there's going to be a huge amount of online footage, given that the game is fun online, which I really think it's going to be. A huge amount of zombie footage and lots of gameplay with me and my friends. And that's the reason, as I explained last week, that I got the game on PlayStation 3, so I could play with my friends. And we're probably going to be playing the hell out of that game online, doing zombie mode, doing all kinds of crazy stuff. That's going to be great. I'm extremely excited. I can't wait for Black Ops 2. I think it's going to be fun as hell. It looks like Treyarch really took their time and put effort into developing a great game. We're going to see if it's great, but I think it's going to be a hell of a lot of fun with me and my friends doing all this gameplay. And like I said, both of those games fall in a perfect time period for me where things are really going to be going well, and I really don't have to worry too much about schoolwork other than just normal keeping up. So really excited about that. Just have to get through next Monday, the 22nd, and over the next couple of weeks will be Dave and I finishing up Resident Evil 6, and then we'll play Dishonored by ear and just see, when they ship the game, whatever, as to when I play it. But basically, to do a quick recap of what is on my schedule for the rest of the year before we leave this channel update. As I said, finish up Resident Evil 6, then Assassin's Creed 3 and Call of Duty Black Ops 2, and also Far Cry 3 comes out at the beginning of December. And then I need to finish up Darksiders 2, which I really don't think I have that much longer in, maybe 3 or 4 hours more of that game to play. Finishing up Borderlands 2, I'm planning on really taking my time with Borderlands 2. I was really enjoying it. I'm excited to go back to that game, really take my time and experience it fully. Maybe get some of the DLCs for it, really play through Borderlands 2 thoroughly. Then obviously Dishonored at some point I will be doing. And then after that we'll pretty much just go from there. If I have leftover time, maybe do Halo 4. I know that all through this time I'm sure I'll be doing Black Ops 2 multiplayer and maybe Assassin's Creed 3 multiplayer if it's any good. And we'll just basically play it by ear at that point. Now, one more announcement before we go, and I've maybe mentioned this before, But if any of you guys watching have been followers for a while of me, you'll know that I've basically been ongoing with dental work, and it's been something I've been dealing with my whole life. I've had braces for a very long time, but I'm nearing the end of the road, and I need a couple of surgeries, oral surgeries, to complete my dental work, and I will be having the first of those oral surgeries in December, sometime after finals week. Now, that will probably put me out of commission for at least a couple to a few days as I recover from that, and I can't really do commentary, but that may impact the start of Far Cry 3, which comes out December 4th, which is actually the week of finals week, so I won't be able to start it that week. I don't know how soon after finals week I'm having my surgery. I haven't scheduled it or anything, so depending on when that is, it may delay the start of Far Cry 3. I don't know. We'll figure that out once I have a date set. But it's nothing massive, and so it shouldn't put me out of commission for too long. Maybe just, 3 or 4 days where I won't be able to do gameplay and do commentary, obviously. Excuse me. So we'll take it from there. But that's pretty far down the road, so we'll address that as we get to it. But yeah, very much excited. So today, Monday, what you'll see uploaded is this channel update, followed by the last couple of Resident Evil videos I need to get up to catch up. Wednesday, you will, barring some change of plans, you will most likely see more Resident Evil 6 co-op be uploaded, and Dave and I will be wrapping up the rest of that game over the next couple of weeks. And getting that done for you, and then it's going to be Assassin's Creed 3, Black Ops 2, lots of footage. Probably definitely the two most anticipated games for me of the year are Assassin's Creed 3 and Black Ops 2, so I'm extremely excited, coming at a great time for me in school. It's going to be great, so really excited. I hope you guys are excited too. Midnight release of Black Ops 2, definitely I'll be going to. I don't know if they're going to have a midnight release for Assassin's Creed 3, but if they do, I'll probably be at that too. So we will see what happens. So keep watching, guys. I hope you are enjoying the Resident Evil 6 co-op playthrough. It will resume this week, and I hope everybody's excited about what's coming up, and I hope everyone's doing well. So alright, I'm Voodoo. Thank you guys very much. See you this week with more Resident Evil 6. Take it easy, and I hope you enjoy the footage.